I summon the almighty Super Shenron, bestow before us and grant us your powers. Oh, it's Slife of the Sky Dragon. You're right, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, wait, why is Slife of the Sky Dragon's dad here? Like, why is he, like, completely here? Although he's missing the double jaw, I've got to say, like, it's like, alright, if you want Shenron, like, on fucking steroids, then, yeah, here you go. It's Super Shenron, who is a fucking beast. So, Universe 6 has finally concluded. We are finally done with this tournament, and don't worry, I'll have some things to say about the tournament in a minute. But first, we have to talk about the Lord of Everything. Oh my god, like the previews that I had like last week and all that, I was absolutely pissing myself because Goku, like just acting, oh yeah, he's all cool and all that, and like Beerus and Champa shitting themselves, like going, like their whole voices go, oh yes, Lord, oh yes, how are we? Yeah, have an excellent day, and all that. He's like, and like he just sounds like a little kid, like the Lord of Everything, and they're like, Goku, what the fuck are you doing? This guy can fucking erase us in an instant. And Goku's like, yeah, let's have another tournament. Ah! And like you can see the two little bodyguard motherfuckers are like, this guy serious? This guy's fucking serious? And like, either the Lord Everything's like, no, it's fine, no, that's fine. And he just shakes it, like, his face just doesn't change at all. He's just still got that smiley face, and it's like, oh yeah, next time let's get all the universes involved, all the wars. So, it's already setting up for, like, the rematch, like, obviously, you know, like, Hit and Goku, and it's like, not to mention as well, it's like, we're gonna get the other universes involved. It isn't just 6 and 7 anymore. All 12 are going to be involved in this fight. I'm not going to lie there, because that really got me excited then, and then it hit me. Oh my fucking god, I really hope the other universes aren't as ass as fucking 6, because with the exception of Hit, this fucking tournament was booty cheeks. No, there was a good fight. It wasn't a good tournament. That's one thing I'll say straight ahead. It was the Goku fucking Vegeta show. And it's like, no, didn't have fucking no one else and all that. And it's like, at the moment when Sharpa said, get the fuck out of here and all that, I'm going to need you guys in the next one. And I'm like, oh, why don't you just get rid of, like, keep Hit. Hit's your strong guy and all that. Maybe you can work on, like, you know, Akame a bit like that. But it's like, yeah, like, what the fuck is Frost gonna do for you? He ain't gonna do fucking shit. He got fucking one shot by Vegeta. And what are you gonna do with Miguel? Like, you gonna put fucking, like, giant earplugs so he doesn't hear insults? And, like, Botamo, like, what are you gonna do with him? The guy just got flipped over. I mean, I'm glad that we'll be able to see the other gods and everything. I'm really excited to see, like, you know, how exactly that's going to work. They're not they're going to be each, like, the ones being represented here, and they're all going to be gods of destruction, so we might see a different kind of gods here. I am looking very much forward to that. And then even as well, we could potentially, like, they might be able to spice up the rules a bit, saying, like, oh, each, like, you know, lead and all that, like, maybe, like, the Lord of Everything this time might make it a bit more interesting, and might be able to say, like, oh, we could actually have, like, the Beerus and the rest of them fighting, but this time we have a little, like, you know, make sure that they don't destroy, you know, their universes if they fight and all that. We'll have a proper arena so they can fight where they won't destroy the universe. And he just, like, you know, he pieces out and he's like, you know, I'll see you guys next tournament. And it's like, alright, I'm excited, but please, for the love of God, we need, like, I don't even care, like, we need more, we need half of them at least being good, not just one of them being good. I'm not talking about just strength-wise either, I'm talking about actually interesting and useful, because, let's be honest, the rest of them were fucking ass compared to here. They're like, alright, we're going to use the Dragon Source, and it's like, well, we need to find the last one, and it turns out the actual planet that they were on all along, because it was being hit by debris all that long, was actually the final ball that they were looking for. They go and use this ancient magic and, like, you know, little god language that they speak to summon this dragon, and oh my god, just like flying around, never-ending story style, flying through everything and just going through galaxies and shit. And I gotta say, there was one moment, it's like, I was actually kind of liking the scene, and then I noticed one moment where you just see the dragon plainly PNG style, like, just stretched, like, just fucking, like, just stretched, but then it was like, yeah, he isn't just growing big out there, they just clearly just did that. I was like, there were so many scenes, it's like, oh, let's have a look at the Super Dragon Balls, and they just look like flying PNGs in space. It's like, I've got to give him slack. There were some really cool moments in this episode, and, like, kind of finishing it off, and I was like, the wish at first, when like, Beerus first says what the wish was, and I was like, oh my fucking god, he just didn't do right wish for that. But then the actual wish that he didn't tell anyone. I really liked that. I was like, alright, because the actual wish was, I wish the bit, like, Beerus is like, you know, he's like, yo, my brother Champa revived his Earth, revived everything on there, and sort it all back to normal, so then they won't have any more fighting. And then, he's like, also as well, Champa has to owe me then afterwards. So maybe if there's like a situation in this next tournament where they might have to team up or anything like that, it's like, alright, we'll have Goku and Hit team up or something like that. That would be cool. I am looking for, like, just like seeing at the end of those, seeing like Monaka, and it just turns out he's just a fucking Amazon delivery driver. I fucking cracked up. I was legit going I was fucking dying. I was like, they fucking just dragged some guy that was making fucking Beerus's delivery. He was like, hey, here you go. It's like, hey, I see you got Amazon Prime here for the next Universe 6. Like, it's like, nah, you come in here. You come and fight in the tournament. Like, I'm like, this motherfucker. And the preview, the next episode, oh my god, like, Monaka's got, like, Monaka versus Goku, and he's got the fucking Mr. Satan belt on him, and I'm like, okay, either one, he beat Mr. Satan, or two, Mr. Satan's training him. Please, oh please let it be that he's fucking getting a training from Mr. Satan, because that would be fucking golden. A training montage with these two chuckle fucks would be amazing. And fuck having him fight Goku. I don't give a shit him fighting Goku. I want him fighting Mr. Satan. I want an actual team up. I want these two clashing. It's like, no, Monaka versus fucking Satan. Let's fucking put, like, fuck all the stuff we say about animation. That's the biggest problem right there. Why is there no Monaka versus, like, fucking Mr. Satan fight? That's what we need. I enjoyed this episode. Like, there were some flags though when I was hearing, oh yeah, shit, another 10. That sounds really cool. But I was like, oh my god, for real though, this fucking tournament was ass. The last fight was good. The last fight was good. Like, I was like, oh my god, that is concerning. Actually, it's like, wow, for the original material, it only took till the fucking last 2 episodes to actually get good for this tournament. That could legit, like, spray some problems. I'm really hoping that, you know, like, after, like, these couple episodes, I know that they're kind of doing, like, they're taking a break and they're doing, like, some of this dumb, goofy stuff like that before the next arc. I'm like, please, can we have, like, you know, legit on these times, can they sit down and saying, on for real, though, we legit need to make some better fucking characters next time. I ain't even fucking joking. I think, like, by a small fucking margin, I think fucking Grand Magic Games is better than this. And I mean, hey, at least it wasn't the Goku versus Vegeta show for the entirety of that. At least there was other fighters and there was other things going on in that tournament. The finale, I will say, is better than, like, pretty much the entirety of, like, the Grand Magic Games fights. But it's like, the Hit versus Goku fight was really fucking good. But I'm gonna leave it off there and all that. So you guys, honestly, I really enjoyed this episode. I like, although like the stretching of the dragon was a little bit bad, and it was like, I did like the little, like the design of the dragon. He looks so much like fucking Slifer. That's a good thing. Like, I love that he's a beast-ass dragon. He's just straight up looks like Slifer the Sky Dragon's dad. He looks like he belongs on a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So thank you much for watching as always, and I'll see you beautiful bastards. If you love Dragon Ball Super as much as I do, you hit that like and the subscribe. But I'll see you guys next time.